number.
Let's get that going. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Chances are created, coincidences are made.
Right. Let's go. Chances are created. Coincidences are made. Nothing just happened. So we are starting this broadcast with that. We want you to be aware that chances are created, coincidences are made. Well, Vicky, make sure that we get back to that. I want you to include that as one of the the numbers for what we've been doing about lucky people. So let's go with that. Repeat that sentence. Let's get it because that's a very powerful key.
Okay. Chances are created.
Stop.
And coincidences
are made.
Yeah.
You see, for some people, they believe that they can just walk into chances, or that coincidences simply happen to them. I am Idika Imeri, and today we are presenting to you some facts about the habits and lifestyle. What is it that makes some people to be lucky while others are unlucky? What is the secret of lucky people? Repeat that sentence. Chances are
created.
Good. Let me give you an example of chances are created. Let's look at it this way also. Because you are praying or doing everything that you can that one day you become lucky. Luck is for people who are already on their jobs or their professional career, while they are doing hobbies, leisure, relaxation, family, friends. They are creating a lifestyle for themselves. When you begin to create a lifestyle for yourself, this is the way that I want to live my life. I do not want to be limited by anybody or by anything. The universe has abundance. And I come to feast on that abundance. I come to enjoy that abundance. And I also came to make abundance to happen. When you have such an outlook in life, then chances are likely to be created by the universe, by the forces of the heavenlies, by God himself. Let's call him by name. I'm a Christian, so I will use by the Holy Spirit, by angels, by Jesus. Chances then will be created by your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Nothing just happens. There are a lot of people when I play the lottery. The lottery should not become a business. It should not become for you where you put all your money into in order to try and get luck. You'll be broke. It will become an addiction. It is something that maybe once in a while you You are going to fill up your gas and you just, oh, okay, let me just buy a $1, a $5 thing, just once in a while. Why? Because these are random things. These are not things that people sit down to plan. Winning a lottery ticket is not something that people sat down to plan, or God planned, or devils planned. No. It's a random, intelligent thing that somebody randomly gonna be picked. And it might be you, it might not be you. So that does not matter. Those who have made big money, those who are wealthy, did not make it through lottery. I just want to let you know this. Very wealthy people never got their money through lottery. I hope you know this for a fact. They got it through gold mining, oil drilling. They mined for diamonds. They wrote great books. They released great music. They sang songs. They created technological advanced things. They produced things for medical sciences. They went into real estates. They sold toys and candies, perfumes and clothings. They help people start businesses, whether business in a building or online business, which is still the goods will be somewhere, physically speaking. They became professors in the universities and also own their own businesses. So those who are creators create their own chances. Go and look at the Goldchild's family or the family of the Swords or the Sam Walton's family, the Warren Buffetts, the Bill Gates, the Apple groups, the Zappers, the Facebooks, the Google groups, the Nikes, the Toyotas, the Mitsubishi, the Matsushitas electric companies, the GEs, General Electrics, the Bank of Americas, the Wells Fargos, the Citi, the Chase, banks, Mobile Exxon, BP, ELF, just name it. The Alibabas, the Amazons, the eBay. I want you to take a look at wealthy corporations, wealthy families, wealthy individuals. They create their own chances in the world. The Siemens, the Adidas, Citizens, watches, the Gucci's, the Louis Vuittons, just name it. The richest people created a product. It's just as simple as that. Or they created a service. That's just it. They didn't wait for a lottery. So while you are creating services or products, and then you win a lottery, that's an additional. Lottery should be an additional bonus. Wealthy people, a lot of them, they are into real estate investments. They are great farmers. They own cattle, they own sheep, they own pigs, they own bunny rabbits in Essex. That's what they sell. They sell chicken. The Popeyes, the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, the Papa John's, etc., the FedEx, the UPS, the DHL. See, they are all people. I mean, I have sat down to look at what makes people rich, and it's just those two things. They provided services or they created products. Cosmetics lines, lipstick. They created foundations, things to hide colorations on your face, hair products, nail products, chocolates. You go to New York Casino and Hotel in Las Vegas, you see big store for chocolate, for Hershey's. You cross to the other side where the MGM is, you see M&M's, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. See, they are handing somebody something. They are giving somebody something. In exchange, you get their product or their services. In return, they give you the product, and in return, you pay them money. So lottery is not something that you just sit down and wait and say this is your full-time business. Because I don't see any winners of lottery there is no big statistics on winners of lottery as very wealthy folks. I mean, that can help to shape your personal finances for you to use that money to invest into things that will make you rich. See, the United Airlines, the Delta, the Southwest, the American Airlines, they are all giving a service. And they are selling you little snacks, products, while you are traveling. So I want you to see this, that through creating and producing products and making services available, you create chances for yourselves. Okay, what was the other sentence? Chances are created. What is the other one?
Coincidences are made.
Coincidences are made. Why? Coincidences happen because you are creating your own chance. You are opening a space for yourself in life. As you begin to advance in life, you begin to climb the ladder of the high class. Coincidences automatically begin to happen. Why? Because there is something you are already doing. You are doing something, and what you are doing begin to attract. There is what we call the law of attraction. And this law applies to both chances and coincidences. Both chances and coincidences are also part of what we mean when we say someone is lucky. Because something good happens in luck, something good happens in coincidences. Something good happens in chances, something good happens in coincidences. Coincidences are made because you decided that you are going to be a star. You are going to make services available, product available, and with that, automatically you begin the law. What happens when you do that? When you create services and product, and also what we started talking about last night on the art of replacement, things about your life begins to change. If you are willing to learn how the world do their business, chances are created, coincidences will be made for you. People began, the universe itself will begin to function for you. Heaven will begin to work for you. And the outcome of that working is what we call coincidences are made. You see, when once the chances goes into operation because of what you are already doing, the way you think changes. For example, if you become a millionaire today, the way you function intellectually will change. Your mind will change. Your friends will also change. I'm not talking about you going to have drinking bodies and eating and traveling bodies. I'm talking about business bodies. The class changes. And when your class changes, those in your new class begin to help create chances and make coincidences for you. Have you ever seen wealthy people who want to sell their jets, go to a poor person to ask the poor person to come and get a jet? Number one, how can a poor person maintain a jet or even a house? That's why in a lot of people struggle and fight over a house that their bereaved family member that is long dead left for them, and they start to fight over it. Finally, one person kill off the rest and get it, or make the rest back off and occupy the house, and yet cannot pay the taxes on the house, and it goes on foreclosure, and they still lose the house. Why? Because of the way they think. They have cheap and poor thinking capacities. They are fighting for what they cannot even maintain. If a rich person wants to sell his jet, what group do that rich person go to first to talk about that? Hi, guys, I'm about to sell this plane, this jet. I want to get a new one. I'll put so many miles on this, but I'm gonna change the engine before I sell it so that it will still be new. Which group do you think he's going to talk to? Is he going to the street to talk to homeless people on the street?
No.
Which group is he gonna talk to?
Wealthy people.
Wealthy people. So while they are drinking tea or coffee, or meeting in their tennis or golf club, that's where they are discussing those kind of things. They are discussing business. So how do you think that poor and broke people will be in that kind of place? No, they are not there. Poor and broke people are used to win election, and they are put on the street to cheer for the rich. That's what they are used for. That's why you have to get out of that group. You have to do everything good to get out of it. You don't stay there. It's a very bad place to stay. Because the main things of life will not be discussed where you are. The most important things of life are discussed in higher places. Please do write that down. The most important things of the earth are discussed and shared. They are discussed and shared in higher places. You just have to be aware of this. There's no two ways about this, but this is just the way it is. So anybody who tells you otherwise is lying to you. Keep doing something, and then something good will begin to happen to you. Chances are created, coincidences are made. People will begin to make space for you if you are willing to help create your own chances. People will pick what you are doing and say, okay, since you're already into this, We've seen it. This is good. Let's give him a chance. People are waiting to see whether you are really serious on doing something before they can come alongside you. There are a lot of people who are waiting to see whether you are serious. Whether you really want to do something. Don't come and be telling people stories. I go and do interview for some companies, and you see somebody coming for interview, and they are coming to tell you things that have no relevancy to the job situation. And that's how you know that this person is a troubled and confused mindset. They are coming to cry and tell you about their problems they've had in the past, their weaknesses, instead of talking about their strength. People who died in their family and that's how you know where they got stuck. And then you can hire such people. You want to hire people who understand the art of replacement, who are willing to move forward and survive this present life, and not think that they have so much time on their hand. Chances are created and coincidences are made. You have to be aware of this. So there is not enough for you just to clap hand because you see things are happening. Many things you see happening in the world are carefully planned. They are carefully planned. They are secretly planned. And people will begin to do good things for you. The universe will have your name in his diary of people to reward if you are willing to provide services, start a business, or create products. If you are willing to brand yourself. The universe is waiting for those who are going to brand themselves. So it's not just enough for me to create, for me to pray for you and all the things we do in Christianity, whereas you are not happy. My job is to create happy people. Not just people who are gospel-oriented people and they are all full of problems and trouble. But people who are willing to invest themselves into something that create money for them, because without money, there is no happiness. Without material resources, you can never be happy. You can pray all you want, fast all you want, marry all you want, have all the children you want. You will never be happy if you don't have material resources, if you don't have money. And if you are saying you don't want these things because Jesus will soon come back, so you don't need it, that's one of the cheapest. It shows that the person who thinks that way is a moron. Please listen to what I'm saying. Anybody who does not want to invest their life into creating a service or producing product in order to create chances so that others can see it and make coincidences happen for them. The universe can see it, even heaven can see it. And you say you don't want to do it because Jesus is coming back. So why do all this? Then you are a moron. A moron. There are religions and sects in Christianity also, and in different religions that tells their children not to go to college, not to go to high school. Different taboos that they put on human beings. And those are the signs of morons. Not that I'm happy to call them this name, but that is what they qualify for. That's the degree that they hold. They have a degree called the degrees for morons. They've accepted it and they love it. So if you are waiting for Jesus to come back, you're going to wait till you die. Because the universe still have like about how many billions? Many billions of years before it will finally wrap up. So why do you think that Jesus is coming back today or tomorrow? If Jesus did not come back during the time of people like Paul and the rest of them, and Andrew and Peter, his brother, and Nathanael and Philip and the rest of them, he did not come back since the days of the missionaries. He has not come back. Why do you think that Jesus is going to come back in your own time or in your own generation? I don't think so. I'm serious. I don't think so. If Jesus come back, that's fine with me. That's none of my business. Our job is not to worry about whether Jesus is coming back or not. That's not part of our Christian thing. Yes, he will one day. The earth will come to an end with his coming. That's sure. But why do I need to worry myself about his coming back? Whereas I already have a decree from him what I should be doing. So whether he comes back or not, why should that be my problem? Why should that be your worry? Because I'm saying this to you because there are sects or sectors of Christianity that spend its time talking about the coming of Jesus and the end times. This has been spoken right before Jesus came. End times has been part of Bible prophecy for a long time. So why are you worrying yourself about that? Why is that your problem? At least if they give you a date, that's better. And they are keeping you in tenterhooks. Jesus himself said that he doesn't know. So why are you a human being trying to tell us that you know when the earth will come to an end? I know through science that our planet will be wrapped up. In some billions of years still to come. Our galaxies will be over with. That's sure. Jesus is coming back. Yes, that's sure. But should that be our worry? No. Do what he said you should be doing. Jesus told the disciples that some of them will still be alive when he comes back. He never came back. And they started dying. Because you have to be aware that the gospel, the disciple did not straightforwardly, immediately Jesus left and went back to heaven, they started writing his stories. It was when they looked at each other and they were dying one after the other, and they were all pretty old men and women. That's why they began to say, when he says I'm coming back doesn't mean that he's coming back during our time. Let's start putting his stories into paper, and they started writing. If not, they would have all been dead without the gospel today. I hope you know this for sure. That's why when God tells you something, you have to ask him, what do you mean by this?
Thank you.
What do you mean by what you just said? Because he'll tell you something, I'm going to do this for you. Tell you when, how, where. Should I wait or should I move on? And most of the time he will tell you, move on. I'm behind you. Because their timetable is not our own. They have a different timetable and different attitude, different acts and ways up there. And because of this kind of Christianity, a lot of people relax. Because when they die, they will go and meet the Lord. And there is a house, there is a house in heaven for them. They are going to see wealthy houses. Let me tell you, if you didn't build a house or buy a house on earth, let me catch you going to heaven to go and claim somebody else's house. In my father's house, there are many mansions. Freebies mentality. We want something that somebody else built. We don't want to struggle to make a name for ourselves. You are looking for something else. That's why people love Jesus. Why? Because they don't want to die. They want Jesus to die for them. And he did. That's why they love him.
You can't claim anybody's house. If you don't build your own in heaven, you can't get anybody's own.
Tell me about it. And that's why I keep telling you that many people will be homeless in heaven. They'll be sleeping in the outside the gate of heaven anyway, because there will be no homeless people sleeping on the street of heaven anyway.
It's true.
Heaven is, heaven is full of children playing harps for Jesus. And they better play some harps for me too, because I want to listen to some good music. And people don't just relax. You go to certain cultures and nations of the world, they are so relaxed. No research in medical science. No research on how to build new roads, how to build houses that even if there is an earthquake, like the Japanese are doing, even if there is an earthquake, even if it is a 100 and something or 200 and something story building, it will wobble one side to another and still stand. Doesn't go anywhere. We were given this earth to conquer it, to manage it, to do things in it, so that the earth will be happy with us. Instead, we want to leave the earth just like that. We came and saw sand, we left the sand the same way. And look at mobsters, killers, saw sand in Las Vegas, in Nevada, and they turned sand into casinos, and the whole world is going there to give them money. Including states that doesn't want casino in their city or in their state. Their people are all going out there, not secretly, openly. They are going to Vegas to go and sex, do drugs, watch shows, shop, gamble, eat. Can they not do the same thing in their own city, where you have greeneries, you have water, you have animals? Vegas don't have those things, and yet everybody is going there. Mobsters saw the future, and those who are intelligent men and women did not see it in their own city. Tell me about it. Who is now smarter? We wanted the easy way. I don't want no easy way. Life, God put challenges on earth because he knew that we are spirits. Let me tell you, you are spirits. And what is inside you as a spirit is bigger than what is even inside your mind as human. You were sent here as a builder. You are a builder. You are a creator. You are a provider. You are a job provider. You are a job giver. You are a money bag, a money maker, a business tycoon. You are an entrepreneur. That's why you were created. You were not created to spend 24 hours watching preachers on television or on YouTube and thinking that their prayers and you are traveling to go and meet them is going to solve your problem. Sit down and begin to solve your problem before it's too late. If not, you'll be running around these people until you grow old. And you go and see the mansion they built for themselves and their children. And they've not built one for you. And if you lose your job, you think that they are going to pay your utility bills or your mortgage or do your car payment for you. You think so? Really? Even while you're broke, go to your mailbox. They are sending you new mail for you to send them donation and to participate in giving. Who cares about you? Nobody. That's why our ministry and our business is there for you. All my covenant partners are specially qualified to be taken care of. Lizzie, are you on the line? Baby girl, are you on the line?
Yeah.
Lizzie asked me a question. Remember the question you asked me that you are making all these women into young women. You are making them to be beautiful and happy. You are making them to have money and to save money and to become investors. Now, these women are going to live very, very, very long on earth, and they will be very elderly, very old women. What are you going to do with all these women? There will be too many around you. That's the question. That's the question. She made me begin to think about it. She said, you are now making them to lose weight, to look beautiful, to be nice, to be happy, to have money, and they are going to live very, very long. How are you going to manage all of them? I said, the government was not made to take care of people. I am determined in every nation of the world to build ridiculously luxurious suite. I have the names for it. And the universe must grant me my wish because I'm ready to work for it. To have luxurious suites for retired people, for my covenant partners from different parts of the world. Because many of you, your kids will neglect you. You better know what I'm telling you. Your kids will not be there for you tomorrow because the world is becoming faster and it's moving very, very fast. So the children will be all consumed. Your children and grandkids and great-grandkids will all be consumed with pursuing life and survival. So you think they will have time to come and be taking care of you. And if you come from a culture in which there is no nursing home, well, you're in trouble now. Because your daughter-in-law and your son-in-law are not there going to be taking care of you. They will ship you to a nursing home where you will die quicker. And I've told Jessica and Victoria and Lizzie that you guys better do something with me really quick so that we start putting up those kind of places. So that we can have our covenant partners living in luxury and not being shipped to a nursing home to go and die, being eaten by bed bugs. And catching sicknesses that they did not get at home. All of Asia gonna need our luxury suites for retired people, for our elderly folks. Africa, Europe, we're gonna need it. United States, we're gonna need it. I'm not gonna allow you to go into the hand of doctors who just want you to get a salary or a paycheck or nurses. No. Because until the last day you leave this earth, your mind and your intelligence gonna be needed. Yeah. Children are ready to come and get wealth, but they are not ready to help. I went to see my doctor a few weeks ago, and there was this elderly man on a wheelchair coming in, and the son is also a big guy in his 50s following the daddy. You cannot even give your father help to wheel him up into the clinic. He's busy talking on the phone. I just saw it. I just felt so terrible. Somebody else, an outsider, had to open his car and came out and go and give that man help. And the son was standing right there. They don't care. But they will be interested in coming to get your car and your house and all this and money and fight over it. Chances are not created and coincidences will not be made for such people. There we go. So I want you to take note of this. Chances are created, coincidences are made. And you are the primal mover for these things to happen. See, once you start one business, everybody else who have a business will be able to see what you are doing and be able to want to partner with you, be able to come and display their product with you, whether you have money or not. Why? because you have space, you have a display space, and you are selling something or providing a service. Oh, we heard that you are supplying cakes, and we would like you to come and supply cake to so and so thing. See, somebody has just created. Coincidences has just happened. Chances has just been created for you. Coincidences have been made. Where is Miss Geneva? Geneva, are you there on this line? Where is Miss Geneva? Okay, she's not there. I'm not sure she went to work today somewhere. All right, listen to this. We were at Planet Hollywood. I wanted her to show me around. I've never been there. Some years ago. And on one side of the casino, there were cakes. I mean, cakes on the, Mary, what do you call it? Those silver trays. There were cakes covered everywhere. Big, big cakes that you can just, huh? Serving trays. Cakes of different sizes and nourishing, delicious cakes. As I see why people come here. They're drinking wine and eating cakes and gambling and watching a girl dancing on the table for them. And they are cheering. They are happy. And I'm happy for them. See, my Christianity is not difficult. It's not too much legalism. Because it takes you nowhere. Makes you to become judgmental of people. You don't even know why they are doing what they are doing. And we become very judgmental of what they are doing. If those people who are doing those things, they are part of what I'm doing, they create chance for me to make money and have material resources that I can use for the kingdom of God, I love it. Because both kingdoms are interested in money. They are interested in happy people. Both kingdoms. And we have allowed sons of darkness, so we think, to be the one making the money. They've learned the art of emotion. Please, Vicky, write that down and remind me to do a work on it. The art of emotions. They know that people don't give you money because you are smart. People give you money because you touch their feelings. That's what it is. People are not interested in your intellect. They are more interested in your emotion. Are people going to Vegas or to Paris or to London to go and hear a speech? Are they going to the Caribbean to go on fishing expeditions? No. They are going to have fun. Lizzie, is that true?
Yes.
Are they going to Venetian in Las Vegas to go there and go to church? No. They are going there to go and sit on a boat. And one idiot who doesn't even know his Italian is busy singing them a song. Lizzie, did you experience that?
Yes.
One idiot is paddling the canoe and singing a song in Italian for you.
Yeah.
Yep. And you pay money. Pay them some money. Cheap. And they are making money. Yep. There was, the last time I was there, Lizzie, the last time I was at Venetian, there was this tiny little guy, and he's paddling that canoe and trying to sing. You know how shameful it is with people who don't have a big boom boom voice trying to sing operas, Italian operas, you know. And his voice just quick. And I stood there, I was pitying him so much. He was rowing and singing. And the guy and the girl who were sitting in the boat as he was rowing, they were just looking at him. The guy light up his big cigar and was smoking away, and the girl was eating her ice cream with strawberry on it. I was happy for them, and they were taking pictures. And this guy that is giving them this fun is trying to sing a song for them, and his voice was so low, but just for me to cheer him up, just for me to cheer him up so that I would not be too critical of him, I went, bravo, bravo. That's how I put it. I said, bravo, bravo. I mean, nobody was clapping, so I just shouted, bravo, bravo. And the guy looked at me and he goes, oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. At least I'm doing something. I say, yes, sure you are, man. Keep doing it. At least you are earning a living. This is Vegas. Woo! Wow. Mm-hmm. Tell me about it. I want you to know where the world is. The world is not in your church. The world is not in your church. It's not in your culture. The world is out there. Go and see how many people are shopping at this time in Caesar's Palace. Go and see how many people are shopping in Manhattan or Avenue America or in Planet Hollywood, in Venetian, in Paris, in Bali, in Mirage or Treasure Island, or the MGM International Resorts. Go and see how many people are shopping out there. The world is out there. Go and see how many people are shopping in Atlanta, in Miami. People are out there doing something. Go and see how many people are creating stuff in Sunnyvale, in San Francisco, in San Diego, in the state of New York, in Germany, etc. They are creating their chances. And with that, the universe rewards them with coincidences. Let me give you an announcement in case you see it coming. While I'm doing what I'm doing right now, while I'm changing things that I'm changing and trying to put things in place and rework a lot of stuff. If you have been going to the Hindu and Buddhist mantras to go and look for riches and for wealth and for prosperity or for healing, or to be protected from white magic, black magic, red magic, blue magic, whatever kind of magic, to be protected from the evil eyes and negative forces and all of that, those kind of stuff. Those are very popular things in the internet. Right now, we don't have any Christian priests or bishop or archbishop or pastor, whatever. Pastor is not a title. Pastor is an office. All these things we now have as though it's a title. They are all offices. We don't have anyone who is into those kind of things. So you are going to see me spend time on things along these lines that has to do with the gospel and sacred scriptures. Because that's where the real power is. You want to retain the power of God. You want to retain the power of the Holy Spirit. You don't want something that come and go. You want something that belongs to you, something that you acquire it and it stays. So that when I put you in the wheel of money, please listen carefully. when I put you in the cycle, when I put you in the mandala, in the Buddhist tradition, we call it mandala. If we put you in that wheel, in the wheel of sacred scriptures, which is the most powerful thing ever released to human beings, is the voice of Jesus, the acts of Jesus, the person of Jesus, the act, the ministry, the word of the Holy Ghost and of God the Father, or the words spoken by angels from heaven. When we set it on, when we turn it on, it's on for you forever. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Amen.
I don't want you to go and start looking for yoga and for energy and for sacracies and all kind of stuff to be possessed by demons in the name of energy and sacral points and all kind of stuff and om and chants and mantras. No, Christianity has lost that kind of thing. I'm bringing it back. Whereby when you start making money, you can't stop making money. When you are healthy, you are healthy. When you are on a career, you are on a career. There's nothing like today you are on a job, tomorrow you are not. If you are making 100,000, you are going on to make 1 million. That's the kind of lifestyle that I am. If you didn't know, that's what I'm quietly doing. And when once I finish everything I'm doing in November and early part of December, you won't see me. Till sometime in January, that's when I'll reappear. Why? Because I'm turning certain things on. Woo! You shall decree a thing, and where is the Bible teacher? Tell us, what did he say? You shall decree a thing, and come on.
It shall.
Hold on.
It shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass. Hold on.
It shall be established.
Shall be established. Please, press mute. Somebody's fan or something is on. Mary.
Yeah.
Look up the scripture. You shall decree a thing and it shall be established. You shall decree a thing. And what did the Bible say about it?
And it shall come to pass.
Okay, look for it and read it to us. Look for it. You are the Bible teacher in this ministry.
Yeah, I'm
okay, you are.
driving.
Okay, if you are driving, then we'll leave you. We'll leave you listening. Do you want to listen in or we turn it off?
Yeah, I want to.
All right. Vicky, find it. Find it very quickly. Find it.
Job 22 and 28.
What is that?
Job 22 and 28.
Who is that? Geneva?
Yes.
Were you not the one we were just looking for you? Where were you?
I'm over here.
We were calling your name. Nobody saw. Nobody knew where you were. You went to Planet Hollywood. You finished their cakes. you. Hey. Job chapter what?
22 and 28.
Okay. Job 22 and 28. Read it to us. Read it. We want to hear it.
Shall also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee.
You see that?
The light shall shine upon thy way.
You hear that? Job 22, 28. It shall be established. Those are the kinds of things that I will be doing. When I release something to you, forget it. That's what it is. If I tell you that so and so person who is troubling you is going to leave you by force, or is going to go back to where they come from before they came to this earth, that's just the way it's going to go.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah. If somebody is troubling you in your office, in your place of job, you better tell them to back off. Better tell them to back off.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's just the way. You better tell them back off. You don't threaten them. Just tell them that it is for your good that you back off. That's all you say. It's for your good that you back off. Don't try to fight me. Don't try to do those things. Okay? Just don't try to walk behind the scene. Okay? Just do the right thing. If not, the next morning they are not coming to their job. It's over. Why should the sons of darkness chant a mantra for somebody and things begin to happen? Your business begin to flourish. And of course, you pay a price for that because it's coming from the other side. So I will be inviting some of you to attend sessions with me where you will see things practically being manifested. And when you get some of these things, and all of these things, it is yours to keep forever. I'll stop here for today. Now, let me say something to all of you. We are trying to raise money for two things. If you have money that you pile up, I need some of that money. We are putting money together to buy a mission house. And we also want to buy a new car. I want a new car. So those of you who have a lot of money, send me a lot of it. I want to acquire a very nice car to drive. And also, we want to move out of here into a mission house. So do something about it. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to somebody else. It's you I'm talking to. Now, let me start by asking you a question. Do chances just happen? Do coincidences just happen? Are chances created? And are coincidences made or put together? I want your reaction. As you watch this broadcast, leave me a comment. Answer that question for me. Like this broadcast. And thank you very much. Participate in giving to our ministry because we are doing a lot with it for the good of our community around the world and our covenant partners. Bye-bye. I'll see you on Friday and on Saturday. And then 12 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern on Sunday. Bye-bye. Has this been helpful to everybody? Is there anybody who has a question? Anybody with a question? Ask me.
I missed half the session.
Oh, you miss half the session. Oh, you'll see it in the broadcast. All right. Vicky, we'll be getting together to deal with the secrets of lucky people. There's a lot that still remain that we have to do, and also the art of replacement. Thank you very much. I'll see you again this week. Bye bye.
Bye. Jesus.